Today I'm going to be going over some of my pickups for the month of February 2018. So these are all retro game pickups for the month of February 2018. Not a whole lot here, but definitely some great Sega items. I'm going to go ahead and jump in and start with some items I got from Half Price Books. Starting off with this Mad Catz steering wheel for the Nintendo 64. So it's a steering wheel, pedals, complete in box. Still has the KB Toy sticker on there. At that time it was $39.99. Looks like it was marked down. There's a sticker over top of the sticker there. But very cool. I got a really good deal on that from Half Price Books. Happy about that. There's some awesome racing games on the N64. So definitely excited to check that out. And then from that same Half Price Books visit, we got two Nintendo Power magazines. This one is from around 2005. And this one is from around 2007. There you can see some Wii titles on the cover. And so, as typical with Half Price Books, 50 cents. Definitely a great source to fill up on Nintendo Power magazines. Still on the lookout for some Sega Visions magazines, but definitely nice to pick up some Nintendo Power magazines. And then moving on here. We'll start with the Game Gear game, Strider Returns. Been looking for that one for a while. I was finally able to get that in my retro game treasure box, which was awesome. Continuing with the retro game treasure box, we got a complete in box Missile Defense 3D, which is awesome. This copy of the Sega Scope 3D, the original Sega system, was actually missing this game, and so really happy to get this. I already had a copy of this game, but I didn't have it complete to put in that box, so really excited for that. And then we also got Dune, complete for the Sega CD, including the foam. So it is complete. Unfortunately broken hinge at the bottom, but still great nonetheless. And then on to Sega Genesis games. So, if you guys follow my channel, you know that I'm really active on a couple Facebook groups, and a lot of those guys know that, you know, I'm going for a full Genesis set, and they've been really helping me out, you know, keeping an eye out for Genesis games. And I got contacted over the past couple weeks from a couple people that got some Sega pickups, and as well as some people that offered to sell me games from their private collection. So, really excited for some of these. We'll go ahead and start off with X-Men 2, game I've been looking for a while, Clone Wars. And then Ranger X. As I mentioned, a lot of good games here. Alicia Dragoon. Shadowrun. Cheeky Cheeky Boys. Lost Vikings. As you can see, some amazing games here. And to round out that stack, Gargoyles. So that was an awesome purchase. Moving on, we've got Predator 2, followed by Mystic Defender, Starlight, and then we've got Mazen Saga, Mutant Fighter, Lost World. So this completes my Jurassic Park set. And then we've got Jewel Master, Radical Rex, Home Alone 2, and then a game I've been looking for a really long time. It's not that great of a game, but for me it actually completed kind of a mini set for me, if you will, where I now have every game for the Sega Genesis that starts with a number. So eventually I'm going to do a collector's guide on this channel to cover every game. And I'm going to be doing those in sets of, you know, the starting letter. So I'll start with the starting numbers and I'll do all the letter A's, all the letter B's, all the letter C's, etc. all the way through. Genesis library is really large, so I don't want to do a 3-hour video where I cover everything. So it'll be split up into some smaller videos. Obtaining this card actually is going to allow me to do that first video, which is cover all the numbered games. And it is 3 ninjas for the Sega Genesis. And last but certainly not least, I was able to get this from Goodwill Auctions online for a really great price. Typically I don't buy single games from Goodwill Auctions just because their shipping prices tend to be pretty high. But this was a game I've been looking for a while. I've never seen it out in the wild anywhere. I've never seen it pop up on Facebook. Actually, I think one time it popped up on Facebook, but it had a ripped label, and it was overpriced. Never seen it really on eBay or anything. They had it. I bid basically value of the game. I got it for a lot cheaper than what my max bid was. So really happy to add this, and that is John Madden Football Champion Edition. So this one, if you're not familiar, was the rental exclusive of Madden, John Madden Football, and very difficult to come by. This specific one actually is not from Blockbuster. It is from Video Plus in Tucson, Arizona. So with this, I now have every Madden game for the Sega Genesis as well. So really awesome to have that. So those are my pickups for the month of February. As usual, you know, I'm going to continue searching for games locally, Facebook, eBay, different sources that I have, you know, in an attempt to get closer to completing the Sega Genesis set. Really excited as I move closer and closer to that. I'll definitely be putting out a lot more Sega-centric videos in the future. And one more item, well, more items I should say, that I picked up. And I did do a Patreon exclusive. I do have a Patreon for you guys who are not aware. The link is down in the description below. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out my Patreon and consider contributing. But I did do a Patreon exclusive unboxing. I got a lot of Sega Genesis games from eBay. It ended up being, the auction I won said over 200 games. Ended up being 318 games that I got for $20. Oh, it was an amazing deal. I've already made my money back selling a couple of those games. But just the sheer amount of unboxing that was there was insane. So that is on my Patreon. Like I said, it's a Patreon exclusive video. So it's not public to the YouTube community. But if you're a Patreon, you can definitely check out that video. I highly encourage you to check it out. Let me know, you know, your thoughts on that video. It was a really large lot that I got that I was not expecting to win. You know, I think I bid a max of $30 on it. Ended up winning it for $19.50. It was over 50 pounds of games. They shipped it in one massive box. But it was definitely a really nice haul. I've got the Pittsburgh Retro Gaming Convention coming up. Convention season's getting ready to start now. So I'll probably be out at a lot of conventions. A couple of them I may be vending at, like I am at Pittsburgh Retro Gaming Convention. So if you're in or near the Pittsburgh area, anywhere Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, anywhere in that area, definitely consider and check out the Pittsburgh Retro Gaming Convention. It is happening in April, and so it's fastly approaching. I'm working on getting things boxed up, priced, and all ready to go for the convention. Still trying to figure out everything I'm going to have there, but as of right now, most of my games are going to be less than $5 each, and so really looking to offload a lot of my excess duplicates that I have, and hopefully I'll be able to pick up some more Genesis games that I don't have in my set. So really excited for the upcoming convention season. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to drop me a comment below and let me know what you thought.